Well, welcome to the show. This is Sidejag, and today we are going to sidejag the hell out of the show because I didn't watch the movie. I totally missed out on that one. My week went to shit, but that's okay. We'll save it for next year for sure. Won't remember, but we'll save it for next year.
Yeah.
But anyways, Mr. Vega, how are you, my friend?
I'm doing good. It's not Christmas yet, but I feel like it's Festivus, right?
Yes.
If you remember Seinfeld, so it's airing of grievances,
Oh.
and I have a grievance to air.
Oh, fuck yeah. Hold on.
Listen,
Go.
I don't often get sick,
Yes, but when I do.
but when I do, I absolutely hate it, man.
Yeah.
I can take. I'm fine now. Sinus infection is two things. Two things can take me down to my knees. A fever. I cannot deal with a fever.
Really?
I'm back to toddler level if I get a fever, or if I get less than 3 hours of sleep.
Man, you would not exist in my world.
No, because I need more than 4 hours of sleep, preferably less than 6. So I need between 4 and 6.
Okay.
I go over 6, I'm just kind of dragging all day.
Yeah.
If I get under 4, it's sketchy.
Okay.
The past 3 nights, because of sinus infection, I bet I haven't slept 9 hours total in 3 nights.
Oh, dude, that's brutal.
And
NyQuil doesn't work for you?
Dude, I took Unisom, and I was waking up literally on the hour. Just laying there. You know, you just force yourself to lay there because it's like I need rest. I'm just gonna lay here, and it's exactly.
That's great.
Yeah.
Oh,
hey,
yeah.
like Cassie gets a fever, she'll be cleaning the house or doing whatever.
I'm like a cat. Cats never admit that they're sick because they don't want to get eaten by other prey.
Yeah.
Nah, man. I'll be the last. Like they keep telling me I had COVID. I never had COVID. They're like, dude, you totally like Fernando had COVID. How did you? I never had it. Never. I never tested positive, bro. You had COVID. I'm like, no, no, never once.
That's the crazy thing with when I got COVID. Like I felt bad for one day, then I was just fine. And Cassie felt horrible for a week and hated me every day that we were stuck together because I was just chilling.
Yeah.
And
I was wrecked, but I'm fine. I'm fine. You're just ahead. I'll kick your ass. Bring it over here. I'm a fat guy with a
dude.
CPAP machine. If you're sick, you can't use the machine without the pressure. I can't fall asleep. It's brutal.
Oh, dude.
Yeah, that would be terrible.
That would be terrible.
You know, but I don't know what it is, but man, I don't know if my brain is just wired. But if I take a NyQuil and I can only take one of the green pills, I could take one of those, man. I will, boom, and I'm great. I get up and I'm like, I mean, I feel like crap when I get up, but I'll sleep through the night, no problem. I'll just wake up and be like, I must have slept with my like this or something, because man, I'm like, but yeah.
Yeah, I cannot. Sleep's
yeah.
I really would love to get 6 hours sleep a night, but it rarely.
I would love to wake up and then just be like, oh, I don't have to get up, and then fall back asleep like I used to be able to do in high school.
Yeah,
you know?
Yes. Once you're up, you're up.
Yeah,
like once your mind is awake.
Oh my god, it's like having a preschooler in your head.
Yeah, it is.
You know,
like because I'll go to pee, like I'll get up to pee in the middle of the night, and everyone we're all older people here.
Yeah,
now.
it happens.
You know, it's like you're not going to get around it. So
No.
I try not to think at all.
No,
I go in there. I try to keep a blank mind. Go pee.
It's black. I don't turn on any lights.
Exactly. No lights. Your phone. You just kind of feel and you know the way to get there.
Yeah. But there again, I feel like your brain is expecting that. Like your brain is like, it knows it's not the past. You know,
because once you're up, you're up. It's done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's and then I'll try it. Sometimes I'll try to do something mind numbing, like just stare at like Facebook for a half hour.
Yeah.
Or go on to Amazon and get totally frustrated. And then my brain will be like, I'm tired. And I'll be like, okay, cool. And I'll go back to sleep for like a little bit.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You're literally doing a robotic function that you have to do.
It's almost like your brain is like, I don't want to get up. And you're like, Then you start dreaming, and you're like, "Oh no, I better get up." Or what's happening in my dream is going to happen in real life. Hey, why is it okay?
Yeah,
my screen addiction calls to me.
see, Cassie, she's the opposite of me. So I feel like if I sleep in too late, I've wasted the day.
Yeah,
100%. She feels like if she goes to sleep too early, she's wasted the day.
Okay.
So she would rather sleep in late and then stay up late.
See, Sue's neither of those. Sue would go to bed early and sleep in late. She sleep is a priority, and I don't understand.
I respect that. I respect people that respect sleep.
Yeah, man, she's a champ, man. If there was an award, she'd be at the top of the podium. Way to go, man. I don't know how the fuck you do it, but you're an expert. You know, Sundays, it's like you're not going to see her before noon.
Like, that's Cassie's favorite. On the weekend, she doesn't want to wake up to an alarm.
No, she doesn't want to wake up to anything.
I mean, and I'm like, hey, that's cool. Like, I'm not going to set my alarms because I'll just wake up at the time I wake up anyways.
Yeah, it's not a big deal. Like, we're all adults. I don't know how you can turn it on and off. You're like a freaking kid. No, man, it's like, oh,
I'm kind of jealous of Sue.
Oh, you should be. I don't know how she does it. I don't know how I don't know how she's not thinking of shit, how she convinces herself to do it. And it's not like she's not sleeping. I mean, she's definitely in there fucking sleeping, you know, and it's like, because I can't lay in the bed and just be like, I'm just going to lay here. No, fuck no. My brain is like, dude, there's 10,000 things. It's annoying. It's literally
that's how Cassie's like that too. She can't, I can, like, if I want to go to sleep, I'll just turn over and go to sleep, which she hates about me.
Right.
You know?
Well, yeah, but it's the freedom your brain is giving you. It's like, all right, well, we know we need this, you know, so we're going to do it, you know. And there again, you know, as long as I can fall asleep, I mean, I'm going to bed at 2:00 in the morning, so I mean, I can fall asleep fairly fast because my brain is going, Jesus Christ, again? It's like, so shut up and go to bed. You know, all right, fine.
Oh, dude, what saved us is, and I don't even know if we talked about it, we got the old people bed.
Oh, nice.
We got the split king.
Nice.
So it's 2 like twin extra longs or whatever.
Right.
But it's got the adjustable, right?
Mm-hmm.
So here was Cassie's fatal flaw, and she didn't do it all the time. But when she fell asleep hard and she was laying flat on her back, dude, she would snore like a gremlin. I'm talking so loud I couldn't concentrate. And I could sleep through anything. As long as I went to sleep before her and didn't wake up, it's fine.
Right.
But now, since she has that and she can lift her head up and her feet up, that's gone. Like, she lays flat on her back every night, head and feet up, has not snored once since we got that. And it's helped her back, but my back especially. But hers is much more extreme than me. But I have mine slightly raised on both ends. And my back has felt so much better.
I can see that.
It's expensive, but we'll see if it's worth it. Right now, it's worth it.
Yeah. I mean, we just bought a new mattress, and I already feel like it was a waste of money.
I've done that. And the last one we got, because Cassie likes really soft mattress. This is another reason why we got the split king. She likes a really soft mattress. I want something that's soft on maybe the top layer, but then firm underneath.
Right.
So just because my back.
Right. I sleep till 9 or I feel like I've lost the day. Yeah. I mean, I'm not that bad, but I would like to sleep till 9. My problem is like I get up in the morning, like I'll wake up to go to work and I just don't want to go to work. I mean, that's my biggest thing is I don't want to go.
Yeah.
I mean, I wake up at 8:00 and I'm like, I'll lay there just,
you
know, and it's like, what are you doing?
I get that too, even though at work, like once I'm at work, it's fine. We're going, everything's cool. Just getting to work.
Yeah. I have.
It's like, oh shit. Even though I know it's like, I'm not going to do anything hard anymore. I'm in the office.
Right.
You actually still are doing physical work.
Oh no, it's not that. It's just dealing with everything.
Yeah.
It always starts out at 0, but it fucking flushes so fast.
Yeah.
It's like, oh my God, really? But anyways, all right. So we got the grievances out. We feel better.
Yeah.
But so I totally screwed up this week. I was so looking forward to watching this, and this morning on my way to work, I go, holy shit. I haven't turned on the TV in a week. So
I've watched. Okay, let do we want to start with something that was good?
Yes.
Or do we want to start with something that was not good?
No, I need positive in my life right now.
we rewatched a movie that's from 2013. You ever get in that where you're kind of like doom scrolling looking for a new show?
Yes.
Got in that mode, and I was like, I hate this. This is why I don't start new things typically, unless it's usually we have an assignment. I could just watch that. I don't have to look.
Right.
We're looking, pops up. This is the end. Have you seen that movie? It's the Seth Rogen,
yes.
Channing Tatum in the gimp suit and all that.
Earth opens up. They're having a party or some
shit.
Yes.
Dude, that movie is so good. I love it. That movie's so ridiculous. It's so over the top. It's also just good. For whatever reason, Cassie has not seen that movie.
Really? I could see that.
I thought she had seen it, but she hadn't seen it. So we sit there and watch through it, and it's one of those. It's 2 hours long, but it flew by. It felt like an hour-long movie, and it's a ridiculous movie.
Ridiculous movie,
but it's funny.
That had Hermione Granger in it. And she came in as like a total badass.
Yeah, with the damn a hatchet.
Yeah. And they're like, bro.
Yeah, and they're making fun. The people are the best when they're making fun of themselves.
Yes.
And them being celebrities and how pretentious they are and all this stuff. And it's all out there on the table, and it's freaking hilarious. And then you get Channing Tatum in the gimp suit. It's like, come on. And what's his name? Danny McBride.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, Danny McBride's gonna do Danny McBride shit. So
of course, yeah. And that was one of those movies like that I like him in.
Yeah,
because he's not the whole movie.
Right. He's just like one big asshole in the movie instead of a movie long of him being an asshole.
Correct.
Right.
Yeah.
So, and the James Franco part, they're remaking the Pineapple Express 2 and all that. When they're like acting out the movies inside the just great.
Yeah.
Had a great time. Recommend if you haven't seen it, watch it. Rewatch it if you haven't.
No, that's definitely a fuck it, let's just rewatch it movie.
Sure. That one was worth it.
Yeah.
And I was surprised. Yeah. It does feel like it was 3 or 4 years ago. It's 10 years ago. Or 11. Another one, a good one I watched. It's not, the subject matter is dark, but I think they do a good job. It's on Peacock. It's the Night Stalker Richard Ramirez tapes.
Oh.
Do you remember who that guy is?
Mm-mm.
He was the guy that was he was killing old people, young people, just breaking into their house. Like there was rapes, there was murders, and he was convicted of killing 16 people total.
Wow. Okay.
But he ended up being kind of a movie star throughout this thing for being a killer, and he was the satanic guy. He was putting the satanic symbol and stuff on the when he killed everybody.
Right.
And he ended up becoming a celebrity, and then like a sex symbol to women and all this stuff. And they just kind of explore how that all happened. And he was a drug addict, a very bad drug addict. And then he was like mixed with the satanic cult, he was kind of in with them. They had one of those guys interviewing, and even that guy ended up denouncing him after he found out, because the dude was also a pedophile, child molester.
Oh, of course. I mean, yeah. Why not?
Of course. Why wouldn't he be, right?
Yeah.
But it seemed like throughout all the crimes that he'd done, that was the one thing that he was embarrassed of, because that didn't come to light until after he was already convicted and on death row for the other murders.
Right.
Then they find out his first murder was like a 9-year-old girl. So that's when they started connecting it to other, and he also like molested his niece, who was on doing them. Yeah, equal opportunity guy for sure.
Wow.
But he was a really dark character, and he was wearing like suits, all black suits, sunglasses in court. Remember the magazine for girls is like Teen Bop or something like that?
Yeah.
They would do like the hottest guys and all this. The editor, the chief editor for that, ended up marrying him in prison. Yeah. It's such a wild story.
Okay, so was it a one-parter?
No, it was 2 parts.
Okay.
They're about 50 minutes long each.
But was it good?
Yes, very good. Well worth it. It's up to par with a lot of the good documentaries that we've seen. They have primary sources in the video, not only the old tapes they've done, but currently, like what are they doing now? So obviously, Richard Ramirez. It's Night Stalker, the Richard Ramirez case.
I am Richard Pryor.
So we just finished that one up, and that one was really good. And I'm trying to think what other things they hit. I think I about covered it, but they're just taking you back to the time that it was going on, what people were saying, what people were thinking. He was kind of wreaking havoc in LA. People were scared, locking their doors. Peacock, yep.
Oh yeah. All right, I'm looking on fucking Paramount.
Do you have Peacock?
I have Peacock.
Okay, all right.
I've never watched anything on Peacock ever.
They have some new movies on there. Which one was I going to watch? There was one I was going to watch on there, but I decided to watch this instead. It's a new movie too.
Really?
Is it the Just Be Quiet or Speak No Evil? With you know which one I'm talking about? That's on there.
Twister's on there.
Yeah, the new Twister's on there. Yeah, they have a lot of new movies. Maybe even more than HBO now. Or Max.
Jackal City. The new Jackal, the remake of that movie. Now it's a series. The Killer. Oh, I tried to watch that. That was terrible. Yeah, I guess I have watched. Oh, I know. Haley likes watching Found. That's a big one for her.
Never heard.
All right. Yeah, it's a this lady runs. She was kidnapped when she was a kid, and so now she runs an agency finding kidnapped people, taking people. But she's also kidnapped her kidnapper, and uses him to help her think like it's really dumb.
That's funny.
As dumb as it sounds.
Well, speaking about dumb,
yes,
the worst thing I watched out of the 4 things by far was Madam Web.
Oh, you thought that was dumb?
Have you seen it?
Oh my god, it was so good,
dude.
How could you think that was dumb? I mean, he goes blind in the end, and then gets like this daredevil sightseeing capability.
Dude, that was so.
That was, and like she could like took 3 complete strangers and brought them all together.
Oh my god, that was the lamest. I don't know what I expected. I didn't. Let me say this: I didn't have high expectations when we watched it, so I'm coming in like low expectations. This is a stupid Marvel movie. Maybe it'll be fun.
You got to meet Peter Parker's parents?
Dude,
his mom was in it. She's gonna die.
Sucked, dude. That movie.
You got to meet Uncle. What was the uncle's name? Uncle Owen or whatever the fuck.
Yeah,
that's Star Wars.
Listen, the only good part of that movie was Sydney Sweeney was in it. That's it.
Was she was in it?
Yeah, the blonde girl.
Oh, well,
she was a schoolgirl.
Oh, okay. That movie sucked balls, man.
That movie sucked.
It was so bad.
With no expectations. I knew it was gonna suck.
I don't even know why they made it, to be honest with you. Like it's like
it ties. They forced
shit together.
Yeah, they the Spider-Man stuff. They forced that in. It's like, what's this have to do with story?
Nothing. Nothing had nothing to do with nothing. I mean,
and then the girls didn't have their powers, and the villain was an idiot.
Oh, he was terrible. The whole
God,
story
he was just bad at acting in general. He was a bad actor.
Yeah, he sucked.
Yeah, that was.
No, I mean, dude, I think the only reason why they made that movie was because they need to keep the licensing going.
Yeah,
and they have to make certain amount of movies every couple years, or they lose, or the license goes back to Marvel, which means Disney, and they're definitely not going to let that happen.
No, and that movie was terrible. And I didn't realize it until halfway through the movie. Like, oh, that's the chick from 50 Shades of Grey.
Yeah, I never watched 50 Shades of Grey.
Oh my God. So we didn't either. And then Cassie's like, I heard this was okay. Let's watch it. And we're watching it, and I'm thinking like, dude, this is like, I don't want to say it, but this kind of seems very rapey, for one, and I'm like, I'm not like a prudish type person,
Yeah.
But I was like, this is so cringe-worthy that I don't get it. So I'm sitting there, but I'm not saying nothing. I'm not trying to yuck her yum, I was like, maybe she likes this movie or whatever.
Right.
And we get about halfway through, and she's like, what do you think about this movie? I was like, what do you mean? She's like, what you like it? And I was like, can I be honest? She's like, yeah. I was like, no, it's cringy. She's like, yeah, it is. She's like, I'm done with it. I didn't want to watch it this far. I just thought you liked it. And I was like, hell no, I didn't like this movie. It's like, this movie sucked. So that's how we watched one half of 50 Shades of Grey.
Yeah, I watched The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo. That was about, which was nothing like that. But that's close to me. When I was seeing the previews for 50 Shades of Grey, I was like, this is a really bad version of that.
Yeah,
where the girl isn't the cool one.
No, no one was cool in that movie. Nobody was cool in that movie.
Yeah.
But speaking of which, I did see a movie that was not as bad as Madam Web, but was not good.
Okay.
Subservience with Megan Fox. She plays an AI robot. They've made AI robots as house servants.
And apparently attractive.
Right. So house servants, they can be upgraded, obviously there's sex robots in this world, at this point.
Yeah. I mean, it has to be.
But dude, it's a bad movie. It's a bad movie.
Sounds like it.
There's a few things that are kind of like, oh, okay, this is a little bit unique, but it goes exactly the way that you think it would go.
So the guy falls in love with his house cleaner, pays for the upgrade, wants her to be human.
This is
something turns.
You get the turn. You get the turn, right? He doesn't fall in love with her. That's the twist. So his wife comes down with cancer. He needs help taking care of the kids. That's why he gets the robot. He can't do the kids. She comes in there. She's the advanced AI, so she can, think more freely than the other AI. It starts getting a little, like, you could tell there's like some kind of tension going on, and she's trying to seduce him because her whole goal is to take care of her primary user, make them happy.
Right.
So of course he sleeps with her as a robot. The wife gets better, gets a heart transplant or whatever it is, comes back, finds the whole thing out. The robot tries to kill the kids because she thinks the kids aren't making him happy, tries to kill the wife. And it just turned into the big old, that's where you get the turn. And he's trying to kill the robot. And then it goes to Lawnmower Man. They take her program out to see what's wrong with her. They capture her. They bring her in. And you're like, okay, good. They're survived. They're in the hospital. They put her programming into the computer to see what's wrong. She goes, Lawnmower Man takes over all the AIs. And then...
So she turns into like a Glenn Close AI and Fatal Attractions everyone.
Yeah.
Makes perfect sense. Yeah. Totally get it.
Yeah, it's horrible. Don't watch it.
I mean, it doesn't even sound good.
No. It was one where I was tired of scrolling. Like, hey, you know what? This is an hour and 30 minutes. Let's see what it's like.
It's got Megan Fox. Let's see what she's got. Let's see if she has more tattoos.
Listen, She
could
was
never act.
no. But she was awesome in like Transformers, the first one.
Of course she was, because what guy wouldn't want that?
Right. But it's been very much downhill since then.
Yeah. I mean, I feel, what is she like? She was like Machine Gun Kelly or some shit like that.
Yeah, apparently they're broke up now. She's pregnant again.
Yeah, it makes sense. It's just, she was with Brian Austin Green from 90210 for a while there, and
yeah,
you just kind of went like, oh, good for him, and then you're like, no, and then she was in the last thing with Fly and Statham.
was she?
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
Yeah, she was Jason Statham's girlfriend. So, and then last movie, there was another movie she was just in where she was like a special forces person, and you're just like,
yeah. So that is what I've watched besides my YouTube stuff. Squirk and Kelly. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, he was in that movie with John Cena and the Asian girl where she won the lottery.
Was it? He was in that?
Yeah, because they had to go to his house and they hid in his safe room.
That's right. He was himself. Yeah, he was himself. Okay, yeah, that's right.
They threw him in the pool to wake him up.
I actually kind of like that movie. Did we like? I think we.
Yeah, it was an okay movie.
Yeah, that was okay. I mean, it wasn't a great movie, but
no, but it was fine.
Yeah,
he's doing way better.
He was also very good in the Motley Crue movie,
Machine Gun Kelly.
Yeah, he was Tommy Lee.
Oh, was he?
Yeah, he was Tommy Lee.
Oh, and he was great because
he was great. Like he's a good He's a pretty good actor.
Yeah,
if you need the skinny gaunt guy,
Yeah. So Eminem sent him into punk pop music. LOL. I didn't know there was beef there. I don't follow the tabloids. So
and this was way back.
Oh, okay.
He put out a diss track when he was still making music.
Oh, and he tried to diss Eminem.
Right.
Why would you do that? That's literally his whole thing.
Yeah.
I think it's funny too because was it LL and Eminem just came out with a song not too long ago, and the funny part is if there was two guys to battle each other, like rap battle slang shit, those would be the two guys I'd want to see battle each other.
Yeah,
because that's how LL got his thing. He was a great fucking off the cuff, rap battler.
Right. Yeah.
And to see him and Eminem go head to head, even if it's just for fun, like that would be fucking cool as hell. Because those
they had there's a show that's kind of like Drumeo, but it's Song Exploder where they go in deep on how a song became.
There's a couple of those. Yeah.
And so they were kind of like trying to portray that in that song where they were in it. I was like, yeah, I'm not going to let him have like all the best lines. Like we're going to battle it out for that.
Oh, okay.
So it's a pretty good interview.
Drumeo. So I was watching a trailer for the Drumeo's, because I guess they do like interviews and whole big things that I didn't know about, and they're gonna have Phil Collins on.
Oh wow!
They have like a whole documentary on Phil Collins coming out.
Oh, that's gonna be dope.
Oh, dude, so I was telling Haley about it. She's like, "Did you watch it?" It's like, no, but it was like a 10-minute fucking trailer. I mean, it was the trailer was like, like, I watched enough of the trailer to be like, I don't even know if I need to watch the rest of it. This was great, like they're giving away everything in the trailer. Like, holy, I don't need to watch it now. Fuck. Eminem and L would never battle. Yeah. I that's what I'm saying. I think it would be like a neat little fundraiser or some shit like that, where and it's like they got like poke fun at each other. That would be cool, but I don't think either one of them could pull their gloves back, because LL is they're both pretty stiff.
Yeah,
and I wouldn't. LL's a big guy, So
yeah, it's not. If it gets physical, it's not.
Yeah, it's fucking over.
Like I don't think Eminem was trying to box people LL Cool J size.
No. God damn, that motherfucker ate his Wheaties and
Yeah,
God damn,
he's big. It may be 50 Cent would be a closer size comparison.
Yeah, but there'd be no fun there because
right.
50 Cent's not on LL talent,
right? Yeah,
that's it's funny too, like I love it. I just went back and was listening to some old LL the other day, and I was just like, God, man, rap has changed so much.
Yeah,
like fuck,
dude. One of the so there's two I think like of classic hip hop. The two that get me going is going back to Cali.
Yeah,
that horn,
yeah.
Like when you hear that, dude, that is off the chain. That is one of the greatest beginning. There's another one, and I know you're gonna like this one too. It's who do you think it is?
Well, I mean, I feel like what's that?
Hold up. I want to pull it up.
Okay,
you're gonna know as soon as it starts.
Okay.
Let me see. I don't know if I could spell.
I won't.
All right, come on. Which release was it?
Oh, the suspense is killing me.
Oh, I know, man. Okay, let's see if we can.
Oh yeah, Posse on Broadway.
I knew you did.
Yeah, I mean, tink. You could have stopped it right there, and I mean, Posse on Broadway.
That's the other one to me, and I think that one, like a lot of people don't even. People our age, my age, older, probably know that song, but younger people in hip hop, they know like NWA. They might know Tupac. They don't know.
Yeah, only because they've been in movies.
Right. Yeah.
Sir Mix-a-Lot ain't never been in nothing.
Yeah, like Posse on Broadway, going back to Cali. That is
both like the whole. Sir Mix-a-Lot had fucking buttermilk biscuits.
Yeah.
Like, goddamn, like what the hell was that? And you're like, I'm gonna roll it anyways. I mean,
no,
I got a whole playlist that's all classic rap music shit.
Yeah.
Like fucking Wild Wild West with from
Will Smith.
No, Kool Moe Dee, the original Wild Wild West, not that shit.
I know. I had to do it.
Yeah. How you like me now?
Yeah.
All that shit. Yeah.
Well, then there was a lot of the like old school hip hop that was just super corny.
It's terribly corny. It was cool as shit back then.
Yeah, but it's super corny. But those tracks are not corny. Those tracks are not corny. They hold up today, in my opinion.
Yeah, I mean, and the nice thing is all those tracks. If one thing that those tracks have in common, they have a killer beat that flows through the song, and you can understand every lyric in the thing, so it's easy enough to sing along to it.
Yeah.
And so it was just like that type of, like who is it? Busta Rhymes. But you don't know what the fuck Busta Rhymes is saying. Like, and I do it. You're like, fucking no. It's like no. But there was that time where that like the enunciation of rap was I mean, NWA did it. Snoop Dogg did it in the beginning, and he still does it. And it's like all those. It was all about clever lyrics, and it wasn't just about like wet pussy.
Dude,
whatever.
I'll tell you, like the one that this went crazy, and I'll say this, like Kendrick Lamar, I actually really loved his music at first, and I thought it was really good. Here's the thing. They're going so far, it's like a Marvel universe level of, oh, he had this in his video. This means this. This means that. It's like, dude, like, come on.
That was like The Weeknd. The Weeknd came out, and everyone was like, oh, yeah, there's all this hidden meaning in there. I'm going,
yeah.
There's what? Hidden meaning in music? No way.
Exactly, yeah.
Have you ever heard the song Wooly Bully?
Yeah.
That's one of the OGs, my friend. She's a brick house. Ooh, she's mighty,
on the water.
Mighty.
Smoke on the water, man.
Smoke. I mean, like, dude, this is nothing new. Okay.
Right.
This is not.
But they've gone so far overboard, and I don't know whether all this is true or it's the people that are reviewing the music. But either way, like we're so far in the fart sniffing territory. Like it is way past.
You're just ready.
Exactly. Oh, this he must have had filet mignon. That's what that was.
Yeah. But like I get it, and it's a great ploy because the fans love that shit.
Yeah.
When you can feel like you're part of something, like that's fantastic. And that's what you want, right? That's the ultimate goal. You want people to feel like they're part of your universe. If they like you, you like them. It's fantastic, and I have no problem with it. I just, I was thinking about it today because I was driving home and I was listening to some classic rock, and I listened to this. I listened to both these songs like twice because I was like, I once isn't enough. I want to hear it twice. I want to hear it again. I wasn't done, and I'm thinking to myself, like, why are we so enamored with music? Like, if you think about it, like there's core things in life that matter.
Yeah.
And music is one of them, which is the most, like, you don't need this thing to live. But we are, like, people can't, you got to get in your car, you got to play music. You got to get home, you got to play music. Going to the gym, got to play music.
Well, it's like if you find someone and you ask them, what kind of music do you like? And they're like, I don't really like music. You're like, what the hell's wrong with you?
Who said? I've never heard anybody say that. Like,
I have heard one person say it, and
I feel that when people say they like country, I just go, wait, what?
Yeah,
what's wrong with you? What's up, Steve?
Hey,
it's every and it's funny too because like I can't play an instrument to save my ass. I would love to, dude. I would love to be able to grab this fucking guitar behind me and just shred the shit out of it and just be like, oh yeah.
Yeah.
I can't do that. I'll never be able to do that. I don't even want to try to waste my time to do that. It just seems so but I'll listen to Van Halen, just fucking Eddie get up there and just murder this guitar, or Limp Bizkit, Wes Borland get up there and just murder this guitar, and you're just going, oh, that is so fucking awesome. And you're like, why?
Yeah.
Why is it awesome?
Dude, music is the music, and
I'm with you on questioning. I don't even know why.
Exactly. But music is kind of what makes humans, I would say.
Isn't it though?
Because it can tie to a general song can relate to people in so many different ways. Like it could be a breakup song that's like a happy song for somebody.
Yeah, because she was a bitch. No, I get it. Like, but it's just funny that's how we find meaning. Like, don't get me wrong. Nickelback. Look at this photograph. The song hits every point. That's like, it's like who hasn't thumbed through a photo album? They somehow sang about it and made a hit, and you're just going. And every time you hear the song, you're like, oh yeah, man, I know that feeling, bro.
Yeah, it allows you to dig into that, because otherwise, if that song doesn't come in and you're like just depressed without the song, it's like, oh, this dude's depressed over here. Like,
oh, dude. So,
but when the song's going, it's like you got an excuse, Like,
so I was driving home, and Yes, Roundabout came on, and I was like, all right, I'm listening to the song. I was like, all right. I'm like, okay, I was listening to this song. Last time I listened to the song was when we were landing in Vegas.
Yeah.
It's an 8.5 minute song. So, it's the whole fucking landing was Roundabout. and I'm waiting for the second verse, because the second verse is when it actually kicks in, and it's like, after that, I was done because I don't have 8 minutes to waste on a song. But I was just waiting for that part. And it's like, I get it. I get it and I don't get it, because I could care less what they're saying. It's just it's pleasing to the brain, but for some reason, like I was talking to a guy today. We got done with his his Titan, and I was like, I still don't understand our job. Like you bought this truck for $50,000.
Yeah.
You spent another $7,000 to have me put a stereo in it.
Yeah.
Why? Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
I do it. I can never get the why. You know, why do we have this career? Why do I have this job? Why is this so important to people to where they will spend thousands and thousands of dollars to make things sound a certain way? And not only that, you buy a car that has a stereo in it and you're going, this thing sucks.
Yeah.
And you're like, why? It makes noise. It like, and then you'll get one guy who'll buy a Bluetooth speaker and be like, this is the best speaker I've ever heard. And you're like, you're a fucking idiot. You know what I mean? And it's like, or people that want to go to concerts and think concerts are the pinnacle of the way something should sound. And you're going, concerts sound like shit.
Yeah.
You know, and then it's like, I got to see this. I have to see him with my own eyes. Oh my God. You know, you're just going,
yeah. And I love going to concerts, but they always sound bad. I don't think I've been to one concert where the vocals were where I thought they should be.
Kiss.
See, so
let me tell you what, Kiss fucking concert.
Kiss doesn't come to Arkansas.
No, but let me tell you what, the Kiss fucking concert, that shit was legit, man. Holy
really?
Fuck, dude. Those guys, no, man. They hit play. That's like, you want they open every show with, you want the best, you got we are the best, you know, the best band and blah blah blah. And it's like that fucking thing comes down, it's and you can hear every one of them in the music. It's perfectly, and it doesn't matter. I've heard it in 2 different places, and it sounded great in both, and both of them suck. And I was like, "Fuck."
I imagine like a Taylor
Rock, good movie.
Like I bet you a Taylor Swift concert sounds really good.
Oh, I bet you it does too,
because it's like one of the highest grossing artists in history. It probably got the best people there.
Yeah, well, I mean, you know what probably sounded amazing was Grateful Dead.
But yeah, probably
because like they ran all Macintosh amplifiers.
Did they really?
Oh God, dude! Seriously, look up Grateful Dead in Macintosh, and there's a wall.
That's funny.
Of Mac, like they have pictures of them, and it's just like because Jesse Garcia liked the way those amps sounded, so that's what he went with, and it's like, well, okay. That's insanity, but you bet. Up in Smoke Tour 2021 was the best I've been to. I mean, okay.
Maybe you were high. Who knows?
I still like I still think one of the best documentaries is the Beastie Boys. Like, how could it not be one of the best documentaries? Yeah. And they were talking about their tour, which I remember their tour. I didn't get to go to it, but I remember one of my buddies did. And they were talking about, like, what do you want on the tour? It's like, I want the DJ booth to rise up, and then we want a big penis to come out of the stage. Yeah. and I remember he's going, dude, and at the end, this big penis comes out of the stage. It was so cool. I love hearing them go, and they go, by the end of that, and then here comes that penis, and you're just looking at it going, oh, God. Like, Jesus Christ. Yeah,
I seen that one. Yeah. That's like I
was floating that day.
So Pink Floyd. Yes. I like Pink Floyd. I know a lot of people don't for some reason, but stupid. Anyways, it's like I was listening to Comfortably Numb. It's like, hello. And thought to myself, like, why do I really love this song, but why?
Yeah. I don't know.
It's just
great. Well, it's a great song too.
Yeah.
and like watching it on the wall DVD, I have it on Laserdisc, but watch that whole, like, the whole story of that song.
Yeah,
is fantastic because it's exactly what it sounds like. It's somebody that is just at their end.
Yeah,
you know, and it's like we've all been there, you know, and you know, in the there again, it captures the. I get it. The songs capture something inside of you, and it means something. But why?
Yeah.
Why do we feel the need to, like? And what makes this is also the other thing. What makes one song better than the next? You know, and I know now we can cheat the system, right? Because we can just load it all into AI, and then ask AI to create this song, and you look, you know, that's actually pretty good. Fuck, you know, which I feel is just gonna demean the whole system because, you know, it's that emotion that attaches to the song that either makes it or breaks it.
Yeah.
But you know, it's just weird. Like, you know, what was the one documentary on the producer that was just out. I just
Jimmy Iovine?
No. The big music producer guy that might be going down with P. Diddy.
I know who you're talking about, but I don't remember.
Yeah, the guy with the bald guy, glasses, Jewish dude. Like, you know, this guy, for some reason, he's literally decided what songs are going to be hits and not hits for the last 30, 40 years.
Yeah.
You know, he's had more number one people pass through him, you know, and it's like, what made him so? It wasn't Jay? He's a white guy.
Yeah,
I think he found Jay-Z.
Yeah,
but find Jay-Z.
Well, and it's like they can push.
Clyde Davis, thank you.
Clyde Davis, yes,
yeah.
They push the music they want to be number one, and they can make it number one.
Right, but we all rope into
it. We accept it as a whole. Not everybody does, but
no. But in that line, there was so Thanksgiving Day. We're over at our in-laws' house, and they're playing like adult contemporary music.
Yeah.
Okay. And it was.
So we're talking about Michael Bolton.
No, but yes, in that vein,
right?
It's playing in the background for about an hour while we're eating and while we're sitting there talking, and I'm I'm passively listening to it, and in that hour, I never heard a song that I ever heard in my life, like not one. I looked at the band's name every time a new song I look over. The band names meant nothing. Like I've never even not even in passing or like I'm going. I've been listening to music for an hour in this genre, and I've never heard one song. I think, and Haley goes, "Oh, I know this song." I was like, "Are you sure?" Yeah, I've heard this one before. And I was like, I mean, I'm gonna take your word for it because you pretty good recall when it comes to music, but like, so like none of these songs are hits. They're all shit.
Yeah,
you know. So it's like one in 1,000 songs becomes a hit, you know. But still, some of these songs are hits to somebody.
Yeah, I mean they just pushed it's good elevator music.
Yeah, I mean, sure.
But what I like is when they take that style and they put a song with it actually means something, that actually says something, and put it in that style. Like we were when I was in Derek's and we were in a barbecue place, they were playing the Pixies' "Where's Your Mind" in that adult contemporary style. And I was listening, and I was like, Derek, is that the Pixies?
Yeah.
He's like, yeah.
I heard some banjo Pink Floyd.
Yeah. Like I like that type of stuff.
There's a guy on Instagram that does yacht rock.
Yeah.
He takes modern music and turns it into yacht rock.
Love that.
He just did like Nirvana.
The black guy?
Yes.
Yes, he's awesome.
I think he just did Nirvana or something like that. He goes, y'all been asking for it. I don't know why, but here it is. And I mean, you're just listening going, damn, that's actually good.
Dude, also, I kind of like yacht rock. Just in like,
well, yeah, but yacht rock is a great cleaning the house Sunday music.
Yeah, and it's like I'll put it in the background sometimes when I do my Whatnot show.
Yeah,
because it'll be like "Cool Cat" by Queen. That's a yacht rock song.
Just good enough.
Yeah,
but you don't have to. You're not hanging. It's not like you're going
right
there. Ooh, yeah, fuck yeah. Mm-hmm. No, you're not. You're just like,
yeah.
You know, and it's just noise in the background. And as long as it doesn't repeat itself,
you're
good. That's the problem with the radio.
Yes,
it repeats itself every hour, so it's like, oh, this sucks.
Yeah,
but yeah, no, I mean, but there again, it's funny how like there again, the first time I heard Jimmy Buffett, I was at a party. I was in high school. We're all at a party.
Yeah,
and he's playing the Jimmy Buffett live disc that came out, one of many, I'm sure. And I'd never heard Jimmy Buffett before in my life. I had no idea what it was. I had Jimmy Buffett shirts just because they were on sale, and that's what my mom bought me.
Yeah,
she's like, "We got you these shirts for $5. They look cool." I was like, "No," and everyone would be like, "Oh yeah, man." And I'll be like, "I have no idea what he's talking about."
You know, like anybody around here who listened to Jimmy Buffett was the preppy kids.
Yeah,
like all the rich preppy kids that had memberships at the country clubs. That were jamming Cheeseburger in Paradise and What's the other
Glad.
one? Oh yeah, I did see that.
Oh, he got arrested?
Went to prison
for 20 years?
I didn't know how, but apparently it was all over was it the kidnapping thing? Something like that. Someone made a post on Facebook about it. That's the only reason.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm going to talk to my buddy. The guy that actually works for Recoil.
Yeah, something went down there. I'm not abreast of the full situation, but sometimes
I need links, man. I need links, Melissa.
It doesn't always happen, but sometimes the trash takes itself out.
Wow. Oh my gosh, that is so cool. Way to change. Why didn't you do that in the last show? That would have been way funner. But anyways, so I hear Jimmy Buffett for the first time. Oh yeah, perfect. There you go.
Yeah,
what a dick. And I'm like, what is this? Like, you know, and it's just live and it's playing. Live is always cool at a party, right? And they're like, dude, it's Jimmy Buffett. I'm like, who?
Yeah.
And it was like I took my middle schooler and my high schooler self, and I knew what all my shirts said. I just didn't know what it meant. And I was like, wait a minute, this is Jimmy Buffett. I mean, it's like 5-year different, and it's like, oh my gosh, this is a thing. Like,
yeah,
wow.
I only know Margaritaville, Cheeseburger in Paradise, and then it's 5 o'clock somewhere that he did with Trace Adkins or somebody.
Oh yeah, it's not even a good one.
That's the only 3 I know from Jimmy Buffett.
Come Sunday, it'll be all right. Come Sunday, I'll be holding you tight. I spent 4 lonely days in a wild, ugly haze, and
I bet I have heard
want you back by my side.
Yeah.
And then you got fins to the left, fins to the right. But yeah, anyways.
I was never a Jimmy Buffett guy, but
I wasn't either. But his songs are like, you can't not sing them.
Yeah.
He ate the last mango in Paris, took the last train out of Saigon. Yeah, anyways. Sorry. There's my bad imitation of Jimmy Buffett. But I'm not a parrot head by any stretch of the imagination, but I can appreciate his music. And that one CD, and there again, it's that one CD. And I only know the songs that if I hear another version of it, I go, I don't know what the fuck that is. What is that? Oh, that's the original version? Oh, that sucks. And that's weird though, because I burned that rendition of the song because I heard it the first time. It imprinted in my brain, and I need to call Marty and try to get that. He doesn't have them yet. Oh, you can get those. Yeah, you can get those. I thought you were talking about the new Aussie Iron, because those just got announced.
Oh, dang.
Yeah. Well, I talked to him last night, so yeah. Anyways, but those got imprinted on my brain, so it was just like any other version of it's crap. Man. All right, did you watch anything else?
No, I did eat something good.
Oh,
so you can see. Here we go. This little restaurant has been in our town since the 80s.
And you've never eaten there, or you've always eaten
there? No, we don't eat there often though. But they have the best cheeseburgers and French fries. And shakes. So I'll tell you, I didn't understand how big the large was. This is a large drink.
Yeah.
For reference.
Yeah.
I got the cheeseburger meal, large drink, large shake. Usually a large shake is like 20 ounce, right?
Well, it's 16 ounce. I think it's
like 16 to 20 ounce.
Yeah.
So I didn't want the
size cup. Yeah.
Right up like a medium sized cup. Dude, they gave me one of these. So I ate this much tonight.
Yeah.
I have this much tomorrow.
Dude. So there's a Dairy Queen on there's a Dairy Queen on the way to Sue's parents' house. And one trip, Haley and I don't know why it was just the two of us. I don't know if Sue was in the car or whatever. Her and I go inside and we get blizzards. And whatever the smallest one is, that's what I want, because it's like now they have a size smaller than a small, which is great.
Oh, the mini. That's what we get. Yeah, the mini.
Yeah. So her and I are sitting there eating mini blizzards because it's plenty, it's enough.
That's the perfect amount because your stomach's not going to hurt after.
No, and you get done, and you're like, I could go for another bite, and your stomach's going, yeah, we could, but no,
we're not going to. Yeah,
we're not going to.
We've had enough.
And so we're sitting there, we're eating our minis, and this little chubby kid walks in, and he's like, I want a large. And they hand him the large because the large is not a large. And he goes, this isn't a large. And they have their soda cups up there, and he points, that's a large. And he goes, no, that's a large soda.
Yeah.
Well, I asked for a large. And he said, you asked for a large blizzard. Blizzards, and they point to the ounces on the blizzard, is this many ounces, which is this size cup. Well, that's messed up. You know, he's just, I mean, dude, it's this little kid. It's like a movie at this point. We're going, this little fat kid is arguing with the cashier about he didn't get enough ice cream.
Well, like the government says, you shouldn't have over this amount.
And Haley and I are just sitting there watching this, and, you know, and she was young at the time, but she's just as cynical. And she's just like, wow, look at this little fat kid, man. He's losing his crap, you know.
That's funny.
All right, we just got Krispy Kreme donuts in Edmonton. Yes, Krispy. Oh, the police had to come. Yeah.
Krispy Kreme overrated.
No, it's not.
Overrated.
No, fuck no. It's my favorite donut place.
There's a place here called Shipley's.
Trust me.
Krispy.
Okay, listen. Perfectly fine. It's a place called Shipley's. They have one location. We got.
They have multiple, but they don't have
two locations. I mean,
no, it's all over the South, the real South, not where y'all live.
I was gonna say I don't get any more South, but whatever. Either way, my Krispy Kreme's wins every time because their donuts are just unique. I'm not saying there aren't better donuts out there.
You have to get them fresh. That's the only way to get Krispy Kreme. If you get them on the store shelf, like after they're a day old, they're just not. They're not great.
Oh no, I don't want day old ones. Dude,
yeah, but that's mostly how you can get them, unless you go and get them fresh.
Yeah.
They're taking them out of the thing.
That's what I'm gonna do. I mean, we have them around here. We just had them the other night. Actually, we had one Saturday night.
Yeah,
we stopped and got because there was one and there's two in Orlando, and we were by one. So I was like, I don't know about you, but we're stopping to get some Krispy Kremes, aren't we? So
my favorite is the Shipley's. We don't get that often. I really don't like Dunkin' Donuts at all.
Oh no, those are trash.
Yeah, those suck.
Those aren't even donuts.
Yeah, but then there's
donuts.
There's a grocery store, like a locally owned, called Harps, and they do honey dipped. Those are pretty good.
I like like Publix here has apple fritters.
Oh man,
isn't a donut. It's a fritter.
Apple fritters.
I love apple fritters.
Yeah,
I love cinnamon rolls too. I could, cinnamon twist, the cork.
Yeah, I'm hit and miss on cinnamon rolls.
I don't know.
I like plain donuts, just plain glazed.
Well, that's why I like the Krispy Kreme. So to me, I wish Krispy Kreme would make the donut that they make, the filling donut, but don't make it a filling donut. Just glaze the donut, put some, just give me that because I like the problem with the hole that donut is when it's like I don't know the hole in the center makes it too squishy.
Yeah,
but the other one is thicker, and it just, to me, it tastes better. It's better texture. But they always fill it with something like custard or lemon or whatever, which is fine. But I mean, I'd prefer one that wasn't. Could you just give me no? Okay, fine.
The worst is when they put whipped cream in there and you bite into it like, I will murder somebody if you do this again.
What, put whipped cream in it?
As a donut filling.
Oh, well, that's the cream filling inside of a Krispy Kreme. Cream, it's gross.
Hate that.
Yeah,
Bavarian is okay.
Yeah,
as long as the custard's good. But just like whipped cream, like I want to punch. It's like I seen a thing on Facebook. It's a dude ate a hot dog at a vegan thing and it was a carrot. And it's like if I bite into a carrot at a grill at a
I'm getting a hot dog. Yeah.
He's like, I'm gonna punch everybody, including the kids.
Yeah, I mean, I won't blame him. I mean, I totally get it. I mean, he's not wrong. That's fine.
It looked exactly like a hot dog.
Dude, that's not right. That's
like trying to pass off sweet potato pie as pumpkin pie.
No,
it's not the same.
Oh no, God, why would you? Like
people do, man. Oh, it's the same. No, it's not. No, it is not.
Well, no, it's two totally different animals.
Not even close. Yeah.
No. Yeah. That's when you say something like totally uncalled for, and you're like, all right, well, there you go.
Yeah.
No, I don't want that. Well, I mean, it's the same thing. No, it's not. Yeah. No, it is. Same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll pass. Yeah. So, yuck. I was trying. So it was funny. So when we went to Disney this weekend, Epcot has a cookie walk. So you have to walk around. You buy these cookies, and then at the end you get like a prize. Which yay! But Haley loves doing it. So we walked around and ate. We buy one cookie. We figured that out after years of doing it. You buy one cookie, and everyone takes a bite of the cookie, and usually the cookie ends up in the trash can after, because some of them really suck. And then we went to Mickey's Very Merry Christmas party, where they give away more cookies. But luckily they put those in plastic pouches. So
you can take them with.
Oh, dude, we came home with like backpack full of cookies. I was like, all right, well, we have our Christmas cookies for the party. Right, we're good.
Exactly.
But some of them are great and some of them are less than great. But man, whatever. But
that's like crumble cookie. The last time we got it, I was telling Bailey, it's like, can we just admit that crumble cookies suck?
I mean, Haley will back you on that. She thinks they're the worst thing on the planet. And I tell you what, I've watched so many people saying bad things about crumble cookies and how bad they are. I don't know if I could honestly eat another one.
Dude,
I feel so guilty. Like I might as well just,
every time we get them, they get thrown away. First of all, they're huge.
Yeah.
Everyone gets a little square of them.
Yeah.
And there'll be like 4 cookies where everyone has eaten maybe a third.
A little bit. Yeah.
And then it's set there for 3 days, and then I throw it all in the dumpster, and it costs $30 or whatever it costs.
Oh, yeah. It was ridiculous.
And it's like, dude, I'm done with crumble cookie, and I'm done with tipping people at a register that do nothing.
I can understand that. I feel that way too.
If you brought my food, okay. Or if it's like a car hop situation, cool, do that. If you're just at McDonald's, I'm sorry.
I'm not tipping you.
I'm not tipping.
Yeah, you're fine.
Yeah.
You're making $20 an hour scooping fries. No. Oh, I did have, so Disney, they've never had this before in the park, but they had a specialty sandwich. They had a turkey burger.
Ooh.
And I was like, I'm a turkey burger freak. I love turkey burgers. But they went weird on it and they put stuffing on top of it. And then a cranberry drizzle.
That's the thing. Turkey. Listen, did it taste like turkey? Because usually turkey burgers don't really taste.
No, but it was fine. It was whatever was going on. Yeah. It actually tasted pretty good. I mean, I could have done without the stuffing, but it all worked. And a lot of times turkey burgers are dry.
Right.
I like, but this kept it kind of not dry. And I was like, and he was like, what do you think? I was like, I mean, I don't hate it. I don't think I'd order it again.
Would have been better if they just sliced the turkey breast, like real turkey breast, and put it on there.
Yeah, I mean, that probably been fine, but I get what they were trying to do. I just really like turkey burgers, so I was going to get it regardless. I figured I'd take a couple bites of it and I'd throw it. Okay, that's what I meant. I'm sorry.
This is a bone of contention with me and everybody else, because I call everything a sandwich that has, if it has to, like, I'm like, yeah, I want, whatever. Like, yeah, did you get my sandwich? Yeah, we got you a burger. You know what I'm talking about.
But I feel you have to call it a turkey burger, because if you say turkey sandwich, you automatically assume
it's different. It's a different
right. This is I wish I was a hamburger, but I'm turkey.
Yeah.
Which is that's like my favorite thing.
Ground turkey is pretty close to. It just doesn't have the fat.
No, it tastes to me. Ground turkey tastes nothing like hamburger meat.
Really, like I've had it as like hamburger helper, and
which is fine. Like when you put shit in it that's fine. You're dressing it up and shine a turd,
right?
But I just like turkey burgers. Like I've had them long before when I didn't eat red meat. And if we're going to a hamburger place and there was a turkey burger on the menu, I'm going, oh, I'm gonna get a turkey burger. Like, why? I was like, because I like turkey burger. Like, ugh. And I'm like, ugh. I mean, screw you, buddy. So now it's like
I will eat a turkey burger if there's no other options.
If that's an option, I'm like, oh god, yes, give me one of those. But But yeah, so that's why it's not a sandwich. But yeah, like we go to Red Robin's just so I can get a turkey burger. That's the reason why I go there. Hey, let's because I don't know where else to get one. I have a falafel place here that makes a fantastic falafel burger, which I really like. And then if I want to, I go there. Then there used to be a place here called like IP Burger, IB Burger, or I Burger or some crap. And they had turkey burgers, they had falafel burgers, they had lamb burgers, they had all like a variety. And it was like, oh, this is so good. And then they closed out. I was like, oh, I can't went through a phase where I wanted turkey bacon.
Dude, I've kind of Kyle's girlfriend, she's a little bit on the fence with. She doesn't eat a lot of red meat. Mainly because she doesn't have a gallbladder, right?
Oh, yeah.
So
what does that have to do with anything?
I guess like that helps process red meat.
Got me.
Because Cassie doesn't have one either.
Not eat red meat. So
yeah, but anyway, so she does the turkey bacon, and I had it unknowingly, and I was like, something's off with this bacon, but not so much that I didn't quit eating. We had BLTs with turkey bacon, and it ended up being okay. So.
Yeah, and there again, prime rib for Christmas sounds like a total win in my book. I'm not going to eat it.
I might do that this year, yeah.
That sounds like a total win. I'm not a conventional guy. Like, I don't want to eat turkey at Thanksgiving. I want to eat turkey on a Tuesday.
Yeah.
For Thanksgiving, I want to make something that's fantastic.
I'm fine for either. I just want to do one or the other. We do the same meal for Thanksgiving, and then a month later we meet again and do it for Christmas.
Yeah, we don't do that. Christmas is totally different.
Yeah,
we'll have Cubanitos from Publix, which is their little Cuban sandwiches. Usually we have some form of a pasta dish. Usually there's a macaroni, which is a pasta dish, I understand, but like a spaghetti style or some kind of red sauce pasta dish, and then maybe a macaroni and cheese, and there'll be dips. And normally there's chicken wings, but we've been on the fence with that, and of like Chick-fil-A this year, we'll be able to get Chick-fil-A this year. So that might be back on the menu because you can't always get that. We couldn't get it last year or the year, I don't know. It was one year we couldn't do it. So
was it like the chicken nug platter or something like that?
I think I would do the minis. I think I would do chicken minis if I could. Because the nuggets are great, but the minis are just so much more fun.
Cassie loves the minis. She loves the mini bread, the Hawaiian bread or whatever it is that you use.
Yeah. That's why I think the minis would be way more fun because the bread is the best part. I always like the people that take the nugget out and leave the bread, and you're like, what are you, communist? Like, I don't need the carbs.
What do you even eat at that point? It's like,
what do you mean you don't need the
chicken sandwich and just get the chicken sandwich?
Yeah, it's like the chicken's covered in breading, dipshit. I mean, like, the ounce that you didn't eat. Ooh, you're saving so much, dumbass.
Yeah,
but yeah, that's me. Oh man. Well, we get to come back and talk about all the fun we had over the holidays. I'm sure there'll be some movies in there. Sorry we didn't get to talk about Who Killed Jonbenet Ramsey. I'm going to watch it, probably not this weekend because my weekend's already full.
And you still won't know who killed her, so.
Oh, I know. It's not like we're going to find out. We're just going to find out all the lies that were being told back then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You will find that out, yes.
Yeah. I'm really anxious to watch it. I just, oh my God. I honestly, personally, if I have my druthers, I don't want to watch any more regular TV from now until December 25th. I just want to watch Christmas shit. Like,
we've been doing that. I didn't even talk about. So Matt, Bailey's husband, has curated us a 12 Days of Christmas playlist.
Really?
Yes. So we're not going to be able to do it 12 days in a row because we do this show and we got other stuff going on. So he has an option for each day. So that yesterday we watched, the option was either The Nightmare Before Christmas or Polar Express.
Dude, send me the list.
I'll send you the list. Yeah.
No, seriously, send me the list. Because no, I'm down. Because the problem is I forget half the movies because like my brain forget. But like I even want to watch, like, I could do Scrooged. I haven't done Scrooged in years. And I
Oh, Scrooge is good with Bill Murray.
Yeah. I'm saying
I don't watch
done
that
it in years.
forever. Yeah.
Yeah, I would love to watch that. I wanna watch the Ryan Reynolds one again where they sing and dance.
Okay.
You know, because I kind of dug that.
Yeah.
I'm not so much on Elf. Like,
No, that one's. I mean, I always have to watch A Christmas Story. I feel like
I think I'll watch that Christmas Eve though. That seems to me that's the best time to
and
watch
it'll
that.
just be on every channel on Christmas Eve. So
yeah.
you don't even got to search for it.
No, I'll watch the Charlie Brown Christmas and fall asleep like I always do.
I've already watched Charlie Brown Christmas this year.
I haven't done that. So what was it? Frosty the Snowman, the cartoon was on in the restaurant the other night. So I was watching that going, I don't need to watch this now.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind watching Rudolph.
I haven't seen the claymation Rudolph.
Yeah, the weird one.
That's the classic, yeah.
Yeah.
I also like the what's that? I'm just a heat miser.
Yeah, Heat Meister and Cold Miser. Yeah. That was I was thinking the same thing. I was like, that's a Santa Claus Came to Town, I think is what that one is.
Something like that. I used to love those claymation movies when I was a kid. So it's like pure nostalgia. I don't even know if
I could care less.
Yeah.
And I like the one where they have Burl Ives as Frosty the Snowman.
Yes.
Whatever it is.
Oh, that's actually, I think that's a genuinely good Christmas movie. Yeah.
Yeah, and that's an awesome song. So
yeah.
Like I want to try to get all those in.
We've been watching a lot of the Hallmark stuff that's off-brand, but the list that Matt has curated is the classic type stuff.
Yeah, that's what I want.
So.
Oh man, I forgot about all these, right? And that's the thing. I need this to get my head in the game.
Yeah.
You know? Because right now I'm not High School Musicaled up, man. I can't get my head in the game.
Exactly. It gets you in a good, like if you're a Christmas person,
which I am.
And I am as well. Like it gets you in a good space. Like you feel good, you're happy.
So Haley goes, she goes, dude, I want to decorate the hallway. I go, what do you mean decorate the hallway? So she pulls up all these pictures from TikTok and Instagram, all this shit where they drape lights through the hallway, and our hallway is a big L hallway. And so I was like, okay. So we went to Walmart, and they got to be white lights, and they got to be, this, that, and the other. And so her and I hung. So our hallway, oh my god, our hallway is like the fucking sun. there's 450 feet of lights in the hallway.
Dude, you know what? I couldn't imagine if you had two kids and the other one happened to be Bailey, and they were both in that same house. Oh, it'd be like the fucking what's the movie with Griswold, Clark Griswold?
Oh yeah.
That's what your house would look like.
Yeah. Oh, for sure. I mean, we got what, 9 blow-ups in the front yard. Lights around the house, and we have a Christmas octopus this year.
Dang.
And no, that's a new one.
Do you see the people using the big skeleton for Halloween and they just redecorate it for Christmas?
Yes. Yeah.
Like,
we had one neighbor that hung jingle bells from its balls.
Oh my god.
So it was pretty bad. They had to take it down.
That's funny.
That's
funny.
But I mean, it's okay. I mean, Jack Skellington, night before Christmas. I mean,
when it's like it's too big to take up and down. It's like once it's up, like we're gonna leave it up for a few months.
Put a Santa hat on and call it a day.
Yeah, or maybe like I've seen the people have him acting like he's putting the lights up on the house.
Okay, that's neat. I haven't seen that.
Yeah, we got one over here that does that.
We got one guy that's just got a cutout of Scrooge.
Yeah,
not Scrooge, of the Grinch. And he's got a string of lights that go from his roof down to that, and that's it.
Yeah.
And I was like,
we got the one big house that does the light show.
Yeah.
There's a house next to it that has an arrow that's like ditto.
Yeah. Oh, dude, did you see the one guy on Instagram where like they do pyrotechnics?
No.
Oh my god, fucking A, dude. They have like these 3 talking Christmas trees in the yard.
Yeah.
And they're like, and there's like, what do you got there? It's like it's a pyrotechnic box. It's like, don't push the button. I gotta push the button. And there's these 3 trees talking, and it's like you push the button and fucking fireworks shoot out of the back of the house.
Man, that'd be cool.
Oh my god, it's fucking insane. You'll probably see it now that I've told you about it. But like somebody put on the caption that says, "How do you know I've won the lottery without telling anybody I've won the lottery? There will be signs."
There will be signs, yeah.
Exactly. It's like, dude, they got fucking cannons in the front yard, like it's like holy shit.
Yeah. I didn't even tell you we paid $40 to drive through Christmas lights last weekend.
Okay.
So they have a big Christmas light show up in Northwest Arkansas. So it's like 45 minutes away. We drove up there.
Yeah.
I didn't realize it was $40 to go through, but hey, we're up there.
Yeah, you've driven. You committed.
We're going through, and then of course, like hot chocolate. I got to get the hot chocolate, and I should have shared the videos. Bailey had them. You go through a bunch of light tunnels, so of course Bailey's got to have some TikToks and Instagram.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Stuff. So we just like, how fast can you take the top off of this Jeep? It's like it's a convertible. We just unhook this and go back.
Right.
So we went back. So freezing cold, but she got her videos through the tunnels, and it was worth it to do it one time. Probably never do it again, but
it was funny because they were building one of when we were in Arizona. They were building one of those.
Yeah.
And he was like, "What do you think that is?" And I was like, "I have no idea." But then you start seeing them on Instagram. It's like these guys, these parking lots are just light tunnels and shit like that. And I'm like, dude, that's a brilliant idea.
Hundreds of cars.
Oh yeah.
This is Northwest Arkansas. There are hundreds of cars in line. Now it goes pretty quick. It takes like 35 minutes to go through it.
Yeah. But that's worth $40.
Yeah, you're not, I probably we've seen it, so probably won't do it again. But yeah, I mean, I wasn't mad. We
I would do it.
Time.
Yeah.
Although they had to use their own songs. Like they had their own songs because apparently copyright situation.
Oh yeah.
So they had their own songs. And like, oh, okay, this is kind of cool.
Well, and there's certain songs that like there are certain Christmas songs you can get on YouTube that are DRM free.
Like public.
Because most of that stuff is old.
Yeah.
So, but dude, so we were looking it up because I was telling Fernando about how like Christmas music, like if you're a rock star and you can put out Christmas music that becomes a hit, you're set for life. Like Mariah Carey never has to do another thing ever again.
Well, look at this. Who has listened to any Michael Bublé outside of his Christmas music? I don't even know one song that he's done outside.
We got a couple of them because they're crappy sound quality songs.
Yeah.
But aside from that, like she makes like average about $2.3 million a year off her Christmas songs.
Yeah.
You don't ever have to work again. Like that stupid the Beatles guy, what's his name?
John Lennon.
No, the other one. The one's still alive.
Paul
McCartney makes $3.3 million a year off of his Christmas song.
Jeez.
Like it's because you got to think about it. Every state, there's hundreds, if not thousands, of radio stations that are playing that song for a month, over and over and over again.
You know what? I have my own Christmas playlist. I made on Spotify. I have my own Christmas playlist. I made on Spotify.
Yeah.
So I do have like certain songs that I like.
I need to do that because some of these channels play songs I don't like.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah. I would wonder what All right. So my favorite Christmas song of all time, Christmas Time Is Here, from Charlie Brown. Christmas time.
Oh wow, okay. Really?
Yeah.
Mine might be Schroeder's from that same.
That whole soundtrack's great, but the one I like from there is that.
Yeah.
Obviously Jingle Bell Rock, classic.
Yeah, I always think Lethal Weapon.
Yes. Last Christmas, a Wham song. I also like that one. I like that one.
Hate it.
A newer song by Sia called Snowman. I like that one.
Yeah.
Blue Christmas, Elvis Presley. Little Saint Nick, the Beach Boys.
Oh yeah. Beach Boy. All the Beach Boys Christmas shit is good.
Yeah, the Beach Boys Christmas.
That was actually a record I had when I was a kid. We played the shit out of that.
That's a banger.
Of course. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that Cassie worked at Kohl's, same thing.
Yeah.
Obviously the Paul McCartney song, Wonderful Christmas Time.
Hate that song.
Christmas, The Baby Please Come Home. The Darlene Love, like from the 40s.
Yeah.
Love that one. There's a few other, but yeah.
Yeah, I'm like I like the Dean Martin stuff. I like the Frank Sinatra. Yeah, I like all the old shit, you know.
The Mariah Carey stuff, I don't dislike it, but it just gets played so much that
I don't need to hear it.
Yeah, it's like, all right, I get it. Like,
I like White Christmas by the
White
Black
Christmas
Guys.
is good.
And it's like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
You guys, I want to, okay. Now that's telling you how much money can be made when you get 5 black guys to make a song about a white Christmas.
Which reminds me
bad.
of a video I seen today. It's like, look at the look on these women's faces. It's like from the 1950s when they realize their favorite song is from a black artist and it's a bunch of white, like teenage girls, and they're just like,
yeah, exactly. Yeah. Oh, it's so funny. I love the song though. I mean, in there again, Home Alone killed that song. I mean, just like like if you did now, everyone, it's like and there again, if you can just make it in, man, you're set for life.
Maybe that's what we need to do. Come up with a Christmas song.
That's the problem, man. There again, now it's like
we can't play instruments, but we can get AI instruments.
Yep. I'll just make up lyrics, you know.
Yeah.
Run DMC, man. Ho, 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 Merry Christmas, my foot. I'm going to tell you what Santa really put under the so-called tree, but in reality, it's nothing but a decorated pole to me. What? Yeah. Yep. Got a Christmas. Was it Christmas in Hollands or Hollis or whatever the hell it was? Yeah. Yeah. There you go. They ain't playing that in the grocery store.
Nope. Maybe in Kohl's. I don't know.
Yeah. By accident.
Yeah.
All right, kids. Well, hey, this is the last show until next year. I'm taking a break. I do that at the end of the year because I need a break.
Yeah.
So
I've been taking a break since the middle of last year, so it's all good.
Well, thank you guys for playing along with us as always. You guys have a wonderful night, and we'll see you next year.
See you next year.
Bye.